Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play the Interlude of Spaceplan something something something. So, been hanging out for a bit. Did some upgrades. We're gonna get the potato plant planters. Gave me a pretty huge upgrade right there. And now we're kind of just hanging out. So that's a pretty good upgrade. I think I want to get some more of those. So now we have 66,000 per second. So the question is, what do we do next? So we have the option to just kind of hang tight to get the system peaker. We are growing really, really fast. Like, it's taking us, what, 1 minute to get 2 million? Less than that? 2.5? Somewhere around there. Almost 3. So it's only going to take us a couple minutes to get the system peaker. So that's a good option. The problem is System Peaker is the type of item that does not give us any extra power. So part of me wants to, like, get the monolithic hashies first, which doubles what the tater towers do. I don't know. I'm having trouble deciding whether I want like power or storyline. We could also potentially get more Sputniks, because I'm sure we're going to need a lot of them for the system peaker. I don't know. 4 million in 2 minutes. So about the 5-minute mark, we'll have the system peaker. It's not terrible. It really isn't. I don't think we're going to go for the tater tower. I think we're just going to kind of keep building. My dog's really happy when I'm petting her. Like, she's in my lap right now. I'm slowly kind of just giving her belly pets. She's relaxing. She's looking at me, wondering what the hell I'm talking about. But the second I stop petting, she rolls over all offended at me. I find it kind of funny. Maybe it's not going to take as long as I thought. Those big tater towers, like, those things are huge compared to Earth. They're freaking gigantic, man. And we're just making several, and they're going to destroy the world by themselves. I'm not sure how I feel about this thing in the lower left. So, requires planet booster. So, even before I'm seeing what my upgrade's going to be before I've unlocked it. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, I don't think I should be able to see what the next big upgrade's going to be before I actually see it. Because I can earn more, like, I can earn enough jewels to get the next upgrade that I can't actually get. It's kind of a weird design choice. And I'll be honest, I don't like that the system peaker is not going to give me anything. Or maybe it will. Maybe I'll get something else. Maybe seeing other planets in the solar system will give me something. We'll find out. So a little bit less than 5 minutes total than I predicted. Closer to 4. Okay, here comes our 20 million. System peaker. Let's get the story straight. Check the system peaker. Access using the bottom button at the bottom of the screen. So system peaker. Here we are. So what are we seeing? We're on Earth. Okay. That sounds silly, but trying to bear with it. Okay. The idea is entirely on my total misunderstanding of some Stephen Hawking's book. I just picked up a mind data thingy. Okay, cool. I like it. According to this proven Big Crunch theory, universe at some point is going to reverse direction, all mushed together. If I've misunderstood correctly, time might go backwards during the shrinking of space-time. Probably not, but let's go with it. Okay, cool. I like that idea. If, right, we put these huge bugger-off massive boosters onto this planet, then we can remain in a stable orbit while firing more taters into the sun. This will increase its mass, meaning that we'll have to go faster to stay in its orbit. The faster we go, the slower our perception of time relative to the universe. Time travel. Matthew McConaughey type stuff. Okay. With enough mass, the sun will collapse in on itself into a black hole type deal. Then we approach its event horizon. Already sure. At the event horizon, time will become infinite. Now, I'm 90% sure this is a euphemism for maddening death, but I'm a robot who can't feel, and you're a person experiencing a very linear narrative. So, with time being infinite, we'll reach the big crunchy crunch in no time, or infinite time. I'm pretty confused at this point, to be honest. Anyway, then we'll probably get a big ol' bang. Time reverses and goes back to forward. Hopefully the universe ends up in a more or less identical state to before. But this time I know how the human race dies. Right. We return to Earth, let them know we're heroes, roll credits, start the extended remake, and sell on mobile, tablet, and PC. Shuts your plot holes, let's do this, Planet Boosters. Okay. Well, what does that mean for us? I think what that means is that we need a lot more power a lot faster. I like this system thing that we're doing. Like being able to peek at the system. It's a very cool, different look. So, what do we do? I don't know. I don't know what's the better power-up right now. I'm thinking we save it for the Super Kinetigan. Well, no, we save it for the Monolithic Hashies, naturally. Then we save it for the Super Kinetigan, because that's going to make my clicks so much more powerful. Right now, we're at 100 joules per click. That becomes, what was it, 10,000? So that's a huge upgrade. Yeah, I think that's the way we do it. And then we just start building tater towers like nothing else. Until we have enough to get the planet booster easily. I mean, it's not taking too long. Like, at all. 8 minutes to get 40 million. So we're doing pretty good. Bam! Okay. Greasy hashies. So I guess, I mean, each tater tower is worth like 3K by itself. Make that 6K because we're doing the boost. It'll take a while to kind of pay back the 9 million. I don't know. I mean, we're at almost 100 million per second. Probably just right up close to that if I had to make a guess. So with that in mind, man, look, it took us like 45 seconds to get 6 million again. I don't know, maybe just... It's like 4 minutes to get the Super Kinet again. It's going to be a bit, but that sounds like a reasonable idea. And then with each click worth like 100 times what it is now. That'll go fast. I don't know, that seems like the better idea, is just go straight for the Super Kinet again. Like, the planet booster will be nice. We'll use that eventually, but yeah. That seems like the way to go. How much is each potato plant worth? Whoops. Well, that sucked. Actually clicked. 1380. I mean... not quite worth it. How many solar panels do we have? We've already repaired 76, right? Like, how many do we get? Okay, we're getting right back up to that 10 mil. Can't believe I made so many potato plants on accident. Just accidentally clicked. Okay, so... It's gonna take a little bit longer than I expected. Not by much. Get us back up to speed here. There's whatever that thing is that we're gonna get when we get planet boosters, and hopefully that'll be really powerful. Can't even look at it without planet boosters, though. Like, I like the idea of the idea lister and, like, these storyline-focused upgrades. But at the same time, I'm sitting here thinking, like, we have to have them. It's gating my actual clicker upgrades based on the idea lister stuff. I should be able to just build whatever that is. Let's look at the system peaker. Ooh, weird wobbliness. I mean, it definitely looks like our solar system. Still kind of weirded out by the fact that we don't know where the moon is. That is one of those, like, the constants. We know where the moon is, right? So the fact that we have no idea where it is right now is just kind of weird. Would it be that hard to simulate? Maybe it's the shadows issue with the solar panel, and that's why they didn't simulate the moon. I mean, given that they're simulating the other planets. Okay. 5 million more. We're almost there. And we'll see how big that upgrade is. We really need to get up to 100 solar panels. But they don't seem to be doing anything more when it comes to the, like, kinetic energy booster, so... I really want to hear this story, too. I want to hear the story of, like, what happened to Earth. Watch, it was taken over by potatoes. The potatoes are at fault. Okay. Bam. Holy crap, look at how fast that's rising. Holy damn, that was an upgrade. Okay, well, we be fast. Part of me thinks we should get some solar panels. You think we should get some solar panels? I'm thinking solar panels. Let's get some solar panels. Still 2.32. And now they cost 2 million per to make. Ow. That is expensive. Get some potatoes. Tater towers might not be a bad idea at this point. But it's taken us like a minute and a half to get 10 million now. So we could get that planet booster really fast. Nah, tater towers. Let's go back to the planet looker so we can watch as that thing lands. Like, watching them slowly grow is so weird. They're just thuds. Just doosh. I mean, it definitely looks worth it math-wise to make the tater towers. Because each additional one isn't that much. I don't know. I mean, it adds up, but does it add up enough to make it worthwhile? Because it's just making it take longer for us to get the planet booster. So am I just going to start making just massive amounts of potatoes? Is that what the game's going to make me do? Or, oh, you know what? I bet you that's a spud launcher. Spud gun. I bet you that's what it's going to be. Spud gun. I'm predicting that now. That would make sense. The Tater Tower puts spuds in the spud gun. Okay, I mean, that could be cool. Tater Tower is 42% of my total energy. The plants are still bigger. I don't know how the plants are still bigger, but the plants are still bigger. Solar panels are 0.6, 0.7, 6%, 12%. So many solar panels, they're just not doing shit. Okay, 10 mil more. Should not take any time at all. This entire time I get to pet my dog. I wish you got to pet my dog. Oh, y'all. She would love it. She's looking at me like, you just keep petting. Just keep petting. Don't stop. She is doing the miss, do as you would be done by. Okay. We ready for this? Oh, wait. Ooh. Yep, spud gun. Who called it? I called it. Okay. Booster. Thingmaker has deployed the planet booster. Okay. So... Oh, that's that thing. Okay. Oh, that's getting big. That's getting really big. Holy crap, that's big. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh. Okay. It found a spot it liked. It has landed. Planet booster in position. Earth, the spaceship, ready for time travel stuff. It has, okay, reoriented itself. Build spud guns to increase the sun's mass, increasing our speed, therefore speeding up time or whatever. The more things you've built, solar panels, potatoes, etc., the higher the mass of the spuds and taters that we can fire to the sun. The best genetic things. All the potato things produce twice the powder. Cool. So let's look at the system peeker real quick. So, I mean, it doesn't look like we're going that much faster than usual. So the spud gun creates how much? 8,000 joules per second. Okay. One spud into the sun with 4,392 mass per 10 seconds. Then I bet you the next one's potato cannon. It's got to be what it is. Okay. Well, the game just slowed down a little bit more, sadly. Because it's just going to take forever to make these. But once we get the first one, it's just going to gradually speed up. So I guess it's not terrible. Oh no, into the darkness. That animation of the engine moving was kind of cool though. I will agree to that. Okay, you guys ready for a spud gun? It is spud gun time. Lunch. Wow, that's already big. Look at that. Oh, is it just an orbit and it just shoots? Oh, okay. Interesting. So... Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. That is awesome. So, let's see how fast that builds up. Not fast at all. We're going to need a lot more shit to make that a thing. Are we sure this is Earth and not like Mars? I mean, I guess that's Venus, but... Okay. So, I guess let's make some Sputniks. Because the game outright said, like, the more stuff we have, the bigger the bigger spuds we fire. There goes Mercury. Oh! Wow. Okay. So we are making... Oh. I liked Venus. We just killed Venus. It's for the greater good. Is that how this is going? We're just going to very quickly cause the sun to grow. Blank mass per second. I like it. Okay, so we just need building shit. Okay. So we're already on the outside of Mars. Mars is about to go. Well, I didn't realize just how fast, like, the scale of things is growing. There goes Mars. Mars water evaporated. Also, Mars is dead. Jupiter's just kind of right there. Let's launch a Tater Tower. Bye, Jupiter. Jupiter's gone. Unfortunately, that awful, awful recent film about it isn't, though. Sorry, really. It was a terrible film. Wow. But we need to make the sun a lot bigger for it to count. I'm amazed at how fast they're making this section go. Even though, like, we're not really doing all that much right now. Here goes Saturn. Bye, Saturn. There goes Saturn. I almost feel irresponsible. Almost. I would be feeling a little bit irresponsible at this point. So yeah, this is going to take a bit, which is fine. Do I get to, like... Do I actually get to, like, see the stuff being shot? Like... I mean, yes, you get to see it, but... You don't get to see it. You get to see it, you know? Oh, 2 more go on the way. Neptune boiled, then went all steamy. I'm saying they just killed Neptune too. And Uranus just got destroyed. Of course, of course. Pluto isn't even a dwarf planet now because it's dead. Okay, so we're going to call it Planet X, or we're going to call it Nibiru. What are they going to call it? What are we going to call this thing? Eris is a dwarf planet too, by the way. Well, it was 5 seconds ago before you curiously flung into the sun. Okay. So what do we do now? I apologize about being sick. Let's make some more potatoes. Are we gonna pull? Is the scale, the scope gonna pull out at this point? Or are we just gonna be looking at the endless void for a while? Like, if this is 0.58%, 0.058%, then the sun's gonna become as big as the galaxy at some point. It looks like, which is interesting. I mean, I like the idea. I like the concept. We're gonna need to make another spud gun at some point. Because this is gonna take way too long otherwise. Just 0.001% per 10 seconds. It's going to take forever. I mean, my tentative understanding is that time will start to get messed with, which means we're going to start getting money at a faster rate. That's my guess, at least. Is that engine going to start getting bigger? I like that little, like, gap is weird in the potato gun, in the spud gun. In the animation. So I'm trying to say, should we just wait and then just make another spud gun? I'm thinking we should just wait and make another spud gun. Just skip the tater tower, go straight towards another spud gun. What is that? Oh, this must just be a ton of Spudniks I made back to back or something. There's just this weird line that's orbiting. But I must have made just a shit ton of these just back to back. They just came out like that. We can't really craft anything mass craft now. Just because everything's too expensive. We've finally reached that point where things are just too expensive to make tons of them. We could probably make like 10 pro potatoes or something like that, but I don't know if that's worth it. Are we gonna be starting life? Is life's gonna be potato based, isn't it? Which would explain Oswin. We made another gun. Okay, we got 2 guns now. So, those are going to come out a little bit faster now. Nice. We're going to hit 0.01% in just a moment. Bam. I mean, we haven't gotten anywhere. That has to be brought up. Like, we got a ways to go. But we're getting somewhere. I just said we're not getting anywhere, and then I said we're getting somewhere. Don't even look. I'm tired and sick. Okay, I'm not making sense. When are we gonna see the next thing? The next planet, the next star. You know? How's our ship keep on making these things that are bigger than itself? The inhabitants are still all dead. That has not changed. In case you were wondering. Like, I'm thinking another spud gun. 4932. Ship status planet? Question mark. I mean, there's a game called Planet Ship. I haven't played it. Looked okay, though. Gonna be able to launch another spud gun out in a second. Speed this up a little bit faster. It'll be a thing. We're gonna make this happen. Does it look like we're moving faster? It looks like we might be moving faster, right? We're orbiting a little bit faster? Just a bit. Let's see. Bam. Solar spuds. Line the spud guns with solar panels. Spud gun power gain ×2. That's going to take a bit. We're shooting a lot faster, though. Probably should make some new somethings, but I almost don't want to. It almost doesn't seem worth it. I can just keep making spud guns. Well, guys, I'm gonna go off, and I will do some off-screening of making more crap. And we'll go from there. I'll see y'all soon.